Hello everyone, it's Lene, and welcome to Cozy Tuesday. This is a quieter space on the channel where we slow things down and spend some time with a game that feels comforting, thoughtful, or even a little bit magical. So let's begin. Well, you're saying it's a comfortable spot. I'm not sure I'm buying it though. Who are you supposed to be? I love the music. It's super cozy. And the graphics are quite amazing. Also, during this gameplay I will be giving you some tips and tricks which I would have loved to know when I first started playing this game. Oh come on, everybody knows how to fish. I even know how to fish. But I don't like it. It's like too slow for me. So one minor tip, immediately go to your settings if you suffer from motion sickness, because in the last few updates they have integrated something special for the people that suffer from motion sickness, so that's a good thing to immediately turn on or turn off if you need it. You do look like Gandalf. I don't think that's what Gandalf means, but let's just go with it. So let's go and meet Orlo, our friendly companion, I would say.
Ooh.
Also, cooking is such a big impact in this game that you would actually need to stock up on everything you find, like really building up your pantry so you can like invite them each and every day, because if you don't, you will get a letter reminding you, and if you're too late, they will be grumpy and then they won't want to talk to you or help you in any way. So I would definitely recommend like cooking a lot of meals and just store them in your storage or in your pantry. So let's give this to Orlo. And here he is telling us that we need to normally invite him.
Ooh.
Okay, so this is quite self-explanatory. Or it explains itself, I must say. Also, you can modify your house if you have the right tools for it, like with willow and stuff like that. We will meet all of them later on. But I just want to point out that I normally always change my house a bit, but I usually do that off screen, so in the next video you will probably see that the house already looks a bit different. So we leveled up. And we're probably going to be getting a gift. So let's just wait and see. So let's see what he has for us. Yeah, I made my Hobbit look a little bit weird, but hey, it's a Hobbit, so I'm not gonna be too hard on it. So you're the postman. You can also skip. I do love to do that from time to time. Also, the birds are very handy though, because they will guide you, especially when you do not know like the area yet. I don't need them personally because I also have another file I play on, but because of all the updates I wanted to see if anything has changed, because the thing with the birds in the beginning what I had was that they would lead you to a place that was locked. And I know they have fixed it by now, so quite excited to see how it works. So, hello Hobbit, Farmer Cousin here. So there's also someone we'll be meeting along the way. From the farm, Farmer Cousin, yeah. The name explains it quite well, sir, but yeah. So Orlo also writes the letters. Makes sense. That is what a postman does normally. He does have some humor.
Ooh.
Let's open a map. As you can see a clear line where you can like follow it, but you can also just follow the birds. They will help and guide you in the beginning. Also, if you see those shiny stars, I would like to call them. It usually means there is some kind of memory or like dialogue that you can unlock, so I would definitely try and find all of them, because it's just a lot of fun to go to different places and see different dialogue with different people or hobbits that live in the Shire. So yes, I'm a little bit faster than a bird, so sorry, but like I said, I played this game before, but I wanted to take you guys along with me, so you can see if this game is something that you would like to relax with. I tend to do this quite a lot because this game has gotten a lot of hate for some reason, and I get that it might not be everybody's piece of cake, but I absolutely love this game. What and why I won't go into further details, you would just see. Okay, so who's this? A Lily cousin. Okay, so I get to call you what I like. Okay, that was something I figured out quite easily. You will need your writing desk for it. It will also say that soon. Also, if you have a controller like a DualSense one or one from the Xbox that you connect to your computer or your laptop, I would recommend doing it because it will make some stuff quite a bit easier than with the keys on your keyboard. But if you're just like not struggling with that, then you can just do it with the keys, but I personally like it better with the controllers. Oh, this is a tricky one. Let's just say I want to live somewhere beautiful because what I have seen so far, the Shire is quite beautiful. I'm not so sure. There will be plenty of spaces to discover. Okay, so I can gather that they don't like each other very much. They really don't like each other. Let's see if we can fix it in a game. Probably not, but we shall see. Huh. Is it a village though? Or I will figure that out soon enough. Okay, so they're talking about the previous tenant of the home I'm in. Okay, so this is something that I struggle with. It's like the in-house animation. Look, there's one of these sparkly stars, so here we can unlock a special dialogue. Let's just choose one. Okay, so this is just a dialogue for myself, discovering everything that Bywater has to offer. So let's go to Nora Burrows. Let's see where she's hiding at. Okay. But first I'm going to my house, I think. Yeah, let's just do that. Oh no, wait, I said Nora Burrows, but I actually just see now that it's find old Noaks, and that's probably where the birds are leading me to, so let's go and meet old Noaks. To see if he knows where the book is. Because apparently that book is really special and important. He reminds me of Special Agent Denozo, because he also is like with the newest member of his squad, that he's like the newbie or probie or whatever. He gives off that vibe. Why does he say Mr. Fishy? Okay, so we got the rod, awesome, so we can fish. Did he just refer to me as stupid? Oh wow. So let's give it a little go with the fishing. For the fishing in general, I would really recommend like using a thumb controller, because it just makes it a bit easier for me. Because right now we're just going to pull it in, and if it gets like to the really like bright breath, you will have to just stop reeling in, and then it just goes, and then you can pull it in. So let's just catch a big fish for this quest. One more to go. Let's see if this will be a different one too. So you just throw it in and reel it in, but keep an eye on your circle just to see if it wants to escape, because the farther you get into the story, the harder it gets to fish there. There are certain fishing spots that will be a lot more difficult. I do struggle with one in particular. I will be showing that later on when it's unlocked in this particular save file. So let's meet Farmer. Cotton. Okay. Delphi, okay. Let's just ask if it's difficult. Okay, so I got a watering can. Quite handy. Okay, she just walks really weird. Just like really like with your back like laid back and stuff like that. So why is it sending me through here? I could just have entered or exited in the other way. Did not necessarily have to go through there, but okay, we're just following the birds. Because I'm just really curious to see if they will lead me through a path that is blocked like they did in the beginning. But it's supposed to be fixed, so I'm quite curious to see. So let's do some harvesting. Everything that you see, you should just grab it, because spices and like mushrooms and whatever you can find, just save up as much as you can, because it will make it a lot easier when you have to cook specific meals. But we will get to that later on. Okay, she's called different, but we can just call her Delphi. Let's just straight ask her. Well, yeah, of course they were, because the book was soaking wet when Farmer Cotton got it. Okay, so let's see which way we have to go, because it's the forest. I usually always get lost here. Wait, the butterfly did go that. Butterfly, I mean bird. I did see butterflies as well. Let's go this way. Not sure if this is where we're supposed to be, but that's okay. Let's get some berries. Okay, we're meeting Milo. Like a tree, I guess. Quite funny actually, because she's making furniture. Okay, so we're going to ask someone else. So now we have to ask Lily about the bug. So I guess it's back to the green dragon we go. Let's get some more berries, because they're supposed to be around here somewhere. Also, the colors of the butterflies determine what kind of things it is. Like purple, it's for like berries and fruits. Well, the yellow one are for spices or mushrooms. And you also have one other color, but I cannot recall it right off the top of my head. But I will explain more along the way this game goes. And after we talk to Lily, I will be ending the game. Okay, so it's evening time, so everybody is probably done working by now. Let's see where... oh, she's there. Let's go.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Thank you for spending a little time with me here today. If you'd like to continue this journey on another Cozy Tuesday, I will see you then. Until then, take care.